start right now. Hold on. Did I even update my stream info and all that? I already sent out the tweets and the blue
Oh yeah.
sky thing. Oh wait, no, they're not called tweets anymore. What are they thing? Oh wait, no, they're not called tweets.
It's still Twitter and it's still tweets regardless of the name of the website. I'm just not
Okay.
learning new lingo. At least not me,
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
No way.
I'm still salty that fucking ketamine boy like completely ruined Twitter.
Oh yeah.
I'm still so sad about it. But anyways, we're live here, and if you're, listening to the recording of this, um
And we're not
well,
live.
welcome. We're not live. I'm showing we're live.
No. If they're listening to the recording, then
Oh,
this isn't
oh.
live.
Oh, then yeah, that's right. Yeah. Um anyways, this is like a special Magic with Zuby. Magic with Zuby rises from the dead, and I've got my good buddy Foodtime here. Um
Hello.
And if you're watching the stream or the VOD, you'll just notice he's just a pizza clock man. Um,
I am.
I do recall the one episode I had you on where you actually were on video and you just had the the pizza face
Yeah.
carve out with it.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny. Oh, look, we've already got two chatters in. Uh,
Hello.
UE Toasty and Who's Fix again. I don't know what that is, but hey, welcome. Welcome. We're here. We're going to be talking about. Oh, your internet isn't bad this time. Oh, is that who I think it is? Is it? Isn't it past your bedtime? I know. Hi, Nat. How are you? Um. So we're going to be talking some Magic the Gathering here. Hold on. Where is my little... Nope, not that browser. I've got too many windows open right now. Yeah, so it's been a hot minute since I've done a podcast to begin with. I didn't think I'd ever bring this back because at the time I thought I was just done. Um, and not that I really quit Magic or anything. I was just kind of done with the podcast, but yeah, I mean, this is just sort of bad. I have no idea if this is going to become a regular thing. Um, Definitely, who the hell knows? Maybe I'll just stream it with Food Time whenever we want to talk Magic, or
Yeah.
who the hell knows? But yeah, let's introduce Food Time. Who the hell are you, and
Hi.
what are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm Foodtime. I'm just like a random guy on the internet that plays like way too much Magic and like a lot of WoW, but mostly a lot of Magic. And I actually YouTube videos now on my YouTube channel where there's mostly memes that are like very low effort, but they make me laugh. And you should look at them. It's at foodtime_MTG.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you did.
Yeah.
Have you done any lately? I feel like I
No,
haven't. Okay.
none at all. I have had no time to do that.
I was about to say I thought because I remember you posting them.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
feel so lately. Like the majority of my Magic interaction has actually only really been with you, on
Interesting.
Discord. Um, I mean, besides playing like Magic Arena or Magic Online, I guess I don't really count that, right? Because that's, I don't know. It's not the same.
Right. Yeah. You're playing by yourself with
Yeah,
like other random people that are playing by themselves. Yeah, I get you.
yeah, exactly.
That's different.
Yeah, no, that's a really good way to think of it. But yeah, as far as like the Magic community, it's like your Discord's like pretty much the only way I really interact with it, and so yeah,
Yeah, that's like 5 people in there. We're just chatting about Magic. It's
I
usually
mean,
just me.
I'll chat too every once in a while,
Yeah,
and
yeah. It's
it's
a couple of us.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
but
mostly just my local play group and stuff. But yeah.
well, yeah, no, and yeah, you are just some guy in the internet that
Hmm.
talked Magic, and God, I don't even know how long. Like, how long have we known each other now? Like, I don't even
A
did we
long
meet?
time for a while.
Did we meet like around COVID? Like, was it
Oh yeah, absolutely. It
was it
was
magic?
COVID.
Was it magic for normies that?
Yeah. It was
Or Tin Street?
everybody was streaming Commander, and I saw you guys streaming
Yeah.
Commander, and y'all were
Yeah.
chill, and we played some games, and like we just kept hanging out, and
Yeah,
then we
that
played some WoW together, and that was cool.
oh yeah, that was before Spell Table and all that.
Yeah,
Like we were literally just doing some crappy ass video webcam setups in Discord.
yeah. Thank God for Spell Table. Oh my God, what a based blessed website we got.
Oh, yeah, I haven't touched it in forever, but yeah, no, thank God. So I've actually I don't know if you're looking at the Twitch channel or my Twitch channel right now,
Mhm.
but if you're looking at the video here, so I'm literally, if you look behind me, I've got this table set up right now,
Sick.
and I've got a webcam stand right there now, where I do want to be able to stream some Magic on this as well, but right now it's just gonna. I think in the next couple weeks we'll be streaming some live action D&D. Uh,
Sick.
it's just gonna be me in the house or anything, but I'll have like my other friends just on a Discord call with me, and I'll be moving their
Mhm.
figures for them and all that. It's we're the idea of it, or the onus of it is you know I just went up to Columbus, Ohio to meet with them. It's my Walrus Games studio brethren, and
Oh yeah.
we only get to meet once a year, and every time we get together we play board games. One of our favorite games we actually play, I mean, not just Pathfinder D&D, but one of our favorite is a card game called Dominion, which if you have not played that, Food Time, it is so addicting.
I haven't yet.
Dude, it is, it's one of my favorite deck building card games ever. Like it is so good, and it's one of those easy to learn, hard to master type games. Um, and I think with you liking Magic Limited as you do, you would like this game because no game is the same every time you
Mhm.
play it.
That's
Um,
cool.
but anyway, so we set this up because we're kind of tired of doing digital D&D and Pathfinder, doing it on like Foundry or Roll20, and so we kind of just want to go back to like basics and
Right.
just sort of we all have print out character sheets and roll actual dice instead of all digital stuff. So that's where that is, and then I hope to get into some Magic, so maybe we can play some too.
Yeah. I mean, I still play Spell Table with people, so we'll play
Nice.
some Commander. It'll be fun.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
I've built like so many decks in the last couple months. It's been great.
God, I don't think I've built any new decks. I mean, I'm still trying to build that Elish Norn deck you gave me the
Oh, the
list for.
banding deck.
Yes,
The banding deck.
oh wait, no, I have built some new decks since we last played. I have an Aragorn deck now. Um
Which one?
Aragorn the Uniter,
The
and
four color one?
yes,
Okay.
and the whole theme of it is all my creatures are from the Fellowship, including
Nice.
including Bill the Pony.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not a very good deck, like at all, but
For sure.
it's thematic though. I mean,
Hmm.
it, it's all the Fellowship. So and
Yeah,
then
I get that.
and then I do have a Sauron deck as well too. Once again, that's thematic as well, but the few times I've played it, holy shit, it's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's the whenever an opponent casts a spell, you
Yep.
amass orcs. Yeah, that card's crazy. Card's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah, I've got four color Aragorn. I built it as everything in the deck is multicolor, which means no Soul Ring. Everything is multicolor, other than
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I like that.
yeah, yeah. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. Mostly because like his +4/+4 trigger is crazy. It's so strong.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
other
fun.
than that, I mean, all you've played all my other decks. It's I still got
Mhm.
Krufix and Grand Arbiter, and I don't think any of them have really had any changes to them. But I think that kind of leads to a good segue of what has changed in Commander. Um, I mean, especially now that I'm getting more in tuned with Magic. It's not that I've stopped following Magic, but like I haven't stopped following the sets, right? But I
Hmm.
haven't really been following the overall gameplay or community or
The community stuff.
yeah. And so a couple months ago when I started getting really back into it, when I went to an LGS and played, first of all, you need to describe to me what the hell is this bracket system?
Okay, so you know when we used to go to this like play Magic and it would be like, oh yeah, my deck's a 7, and everyone's decks were completely different.
Yeah.
They're trying to alleviate some of that. So the
Okay.
brackets are there's 5 of them, but there's really only 3 of them. So bracket 5 is CDH. If you're playing CDH, you know you're playing CDH, and that's bracket 5. So that we can just kind of ignore unless you're playing CDH. Then it doesn't. It's like shortcut for rule 0. Boom, that's CDH. And then 1 is like decks that aren't really, I'm gonna say decks, they can win the game, but they're mostly like about a theme or expressing something. So this will be like, this is my deck where every card has to have loot on it or whatever, because there are loot fans out there, despite what people say. Like, I'm not one of them, but they're out there. Or like this
I
deck
can see why,
is
you know.
yeah, or this deck is all mustaches the deck, right? And it's just a bunch of characters that have mustaches in the art. That's what this is about. So this is like, people say they're bad decks are bracket 1, but like the bracket 1 decks are also you know, Cruel Claw the infamous, whenever he's got menace, whenever he hits a player, you reveal until you hit it on land, you discard a card, and you can cast the revealed card without paying its mana cost. So
Yeah.
people will build this with like one Eldrazi or like Worldfire, and that's the deck. And that's not a real deck, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't like really function in a normal game of Commander. And yeah, it's like a small mana cards. And that's what bracket 1 is for like that kind of shit. And then bracket 2 is going to be, they used to call it precon, but this is more like, hey, I'm running let's say this character, and I'm running a dinosaur deck. So like my ramp has stuff to do with dinosaurs or cares about dinosaurs. So my removal is like Savage Stomp, which cares about dinosaurs, rather than running like just the best removal spells. And then 3
Okay.
is going to be where you're getting into like more of your precon, or I guess more of your like staples. This is where you're going to optimize into running like your cultivates and your Kodamas reaches over like, hey, this has a dinosaur or cares about dinosaurs in some way, right? So it's like more efficiency. You can run a couple game changers, so you can like kind of juice up your decks. And then 4 is, hey, I just built like this really crazy deck. It's like a combo deck. And then in this newest version of the brackets, they put expected game end times, like turns. It's not like a hard restriction, but like you're expected to play so many turns before people are starting to win the game or end the game. So like you're trying not to combo on turn 2 in bracket
Yeah.
2, but you know you're comboing pretty early in bracket 4. Like your decks are like, that's where you're running all your tutors. So it's kind of like where you can use this to kind of figure out where your deck can be. And like it's not a hard like, oh, I'm playing a 2, you can't play your 3. You know, you can build a fairly weak 3. You can be like, hey, this is a 2, but I'm running this one game changer because so and so. Like you can, it's just a way to help describe kind of like the how the deck is built and how it's like expected to play, if
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, it seems like a good what do you call it? Like a good base for that rule 0 talk that
Yeah.
that people really were pushing back in the day. Um and I mean, it's not that it's a bad thing. I still, I guess, just for my coming from my perspective here, it's and I think they mentioned this on the weekly MTG last week, where they still may add like a few more levels to
Hmm.
this, because I'm just looking at this here and just looking at my own decks, right? Just I feel like, how big of a difference in power is there between a 1 and a 2, right?
So 1 could be really strong, but it could be really weak. Again, it's more about like you're expected to play at least 9 turns. No game changers unless they fit a theme. Like you're not doing two
Oh
card
yeah,
combo stuff. Yeah,
the game changers. That's right. Okay, that's
yeah,
another
that's gonna
thing
be a
that,
whole separate thing. Yeah,
yeah, okay. So game changers aren't exactly banned cards or anything. They're just
unless
they're,
you're in bracket 2, then it's effectively a ban list for bracket 2. Effectively, because you're not supposed to play any game changers there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just mean like, just overall, they're not
Mhm.
banned cards per se. They're just
No,
very powerful cards that are known to possibly warp the game.
correct. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I mean, this I like this because it makes more sense.
Hmm.
Just and the when I went to my LGS a couple months ago to actually sit down and play, and actually hearing him describe, like, I this is a bracket 3 or level 3 or however they said it. Um, and so okay, yeah, I kind of like that. So what did they exactly change from last week to?
So the previous one didn't have like the turn kind of expectation on it. Um, and really they just kind of like more clearly defined a couple of the things here. They used to have a bunch of tutors on the game changers, or like mentioned within the bracket system, but they're kind of taken care of by the game changers list. Like all the best tutors, all the 1 mana tutors, right, are on the game changers list, so you're not going to be running those in lower brackets. And we can like look at the game changers in a minute. And then if you go back to the game changer little thing that they put out, that little graphic, there's a thing at the very top
Oh,
that
not that.
the thing that you just had open, with like the yellow and the red arrow at the top.
This
So that
one
red arrow at the top, no, this is the original one, the one
or
that
the
you were looking
original?
at previously.
Okay, this one.
Yes, this one.
Okay.
So that thing at the top where it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it goes from like orange to red, and it says the difference
Mm-hmm.
is theme, the difference is staples, the difference is speed, the difference is metagame. That is also new, and I think that actually does like a lot if you just point that people towards that kind of for what the expectations are for the decks. I think that's a good way to look at it. Like 1 and 2 are more about theme decks. Like let's say, I'm going to use one of my own decks as kind of an example here. I have a Sonic the Hedgehog deck, right? Because that's a thing they do now. And I put a lot of like max speed cards in it because I'm trying to fit the theme. Like I put a card called Bounce Off because Sonic bounces off things. It's like a bounce spell. It's literally just return a creature vehicle to its owner's hand. But like that's what I'm going for in that deck, right? And that's why it's pushing more towards the 2. And then if I wanted to make that a 3, then I would just be running like actually good cards, right? Like much more efficient cards. So just like that's kind of like
Yeah.
an idea of where the difference is. Yeah, and that's
Okay.
very very easily looked at if you just look at that top row without knowing anything else. I think that is a very good way to like look at where the brackets are, and then you like read the descriptions, and it really helps with all of the pregame discussion of like what kind of fucking game we want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What game do we want to play? I mean,
Yeah.
I guess this is good for playing with strangers, right? It's
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
because you and I, we've played a bunch of games together in the past, and I mean, I feel like me, like I love seeing shenanigans. I'm like I don't really care about winning or losing. It's
Mhm.
it's only about fun for me. But obviously, there's that. I come in with a bracket 1 deck, but you're playing a CEDH deck. Without saying anything, then it's going to
Yeah.
be like, all right, well, what the hell? So
Yeah. And something this list can't do, something the game bracket system can't fix, is people angle shooting or just straight up lying to you. Like that's gonna
yeah,
happen. Just stop
yeah,
playing with those people. But like, and yeah, and in friend groups, right? Like you don't really need this. Like everybody knows kind of what people's decks do, and like they have an idea for things. Like, when I'm with my usual play group, I'm just like, oh, what deck are you playing? Oh, you're playing that. Okay, I'll grab something kind of around that, right? Because like we know because we played against these decks a billion times. But with strangers or just like out at the LGS, yeah, it's great. A good example of this that I like, and again, we'll get into the game changers in a minute. My local game store has been doing a 2-headed giant commander night, with
ooh,
everyone expected to be building at bracket 3. The only thing not really taking into consideration is the 6 turns because it's 2-headed giant. Things just happen very quickly sometimes. But they're using the game changers as effective like pseudo ban list where you can only run 3 cards from this list of like what is it, like 40 cards or something right now. So it's like a kind of like a mini ban list. You kind of have to pick and choose like kind of which power cards you're taking. Like I'm running a Vivi deck, and I'm playing with my wife, and she's running a Kuja deck. And both of those decks do a lot of when you cast a
oh,
spell, deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Vivian
Um,
Kuja. All right.
yeah. So like I've got the Ristic study. She's got more of the tutors to tutor for. Yeah. It's pretty gross. We're pretty mean. But it's pretty fun.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Now, do you still have that? Oh shoot, what's that mono red deck? I loved playing against it, even though I lost every single time. Who
Um,
was it?
Sirkara the Bold, which is like
Yes.
5 mana whenever you're an instant or sorcery, or I think a creature deals non-combat damage or whatever to a player. You exile top card and you can play it this turn, and it becomes a very effective draw engine when you're just pinging every player for one, including yourself. I did scavenge some stuff for that because we're doing like a tournament with our commander decks, but
Okay.
it's still like mostly around. Yeah,
Okay.
I picked it over for some stuff that I needed.
Okay. Good, because that was always one of my favorite decks
Yeah,
that you played, and I always loved seeing it go off. Because I mean, it wouldn't go off every single time, right? I do remember a lot of
yeah,
times it would whiff, but
yeah.
it would just
But when it
always.
didn't, woo,
Oh yeah.
no, I'll be taking the next turn for the foreseeable future until you guys are dead. It's like, oh, you guys have lost. Okay, you just don't know it yet.
All right, let me see. Okay,
Yeah.
these are the game changers here.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Here, go to Scryfall and just type in is colon game changer because I think this list might be old because this looks like an old
so
article and they just
is
changed things.
game changer.
Yeah.
Here we go. Um,
Yeah, perfect. And then I like to sort by color personally because it makes my brain easier.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm not very familiar with this list here.
Yeah, we can go over it. We got
and-
time, right?
yeah, I mean, Draenith makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
God,
Can't play your commander. Very annoying.
yeah. Enlightened tutor. So are all the tutors in here?
All the 1 mana tutors. So like
Oh, okay.
mystical tutor, um,
Yeah.
demonic tutor, and vampiric tutor are both on the list. Imperial seals on the list.
There's-
Gamble actually just got added recently. Because
Oh,
Gamble's a very good
yeah.
card. Yeah. And yeah, if we want to go back up, we can
Worldly
run through them
tutor.
all.
Yeah, humility. Oh, I forgot about humility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, humility is a rules nightmare. Smothering Tithe obviously makes such an advantage for one player. Like, how do you not put it on the list? Teferi's Protection, just the best I can't lose the game card, that they've ever printed. So that's fine. Consecrated Sphinx, they almost removed when they removed a bunch of high mana permanents or high mana spells from the Game Changers list. But if somebody has a clone, like you and that person can literally draw your whole deck. So it's just like, that's a problem, right? Cyclift
Yeah.
is just the best one-sided board wipe in the game at instant speed.
Yep.
Free interaction with Fierce Guardianship, obviously that's got to go. Same with Force of Will. Arguably, I think Fierce Guardianship is much better than Force of Will until you're like in CDH, but that's both of them are very good. Gifts Ungiven got unbanned, and then when they unban a card, they will add it to the Game Changers list. This card's busted. It should be on this list.
Wow. Yeah, wasn't
Just
this
like Intuition.
Yeah, wasn't
Yeah.
Gifts Ungiven like banned forever?
Yeah, it was banned for a very long time. It very recently got unbanned. I'm running it in
Oh wow.
some bracket for
Okay.
combo decks. It's busted. As it turns out,
Such a
this card is banned for a reason.
Yeah. Oh damn. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to put that in Grand Arbiter as well.
Gross.
So far, like almost all these cards except for like Humility, are in my Grand Arbiter deck right now.
Okay, so your Grand Arbiter is bracket 4. Grand Arbiter actually was a game changer and just got taken off the list. Their
Really?
logic is we're taking cards that are only problematic in the command zone off the game changer list because you can just choose not to play against those decks. You could be like, no, I'm not playing against your Grand Arbiter deck.
I mean, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, which is like, that's fair. And then what are you going to do? Add a commander every single time they release some kind of busted, annoying commander to play against? No, you just say, I don't want to play against that. And I think that's valid.
They still need to free the otter. I know Gavin briefly mentioned it. It's free
never be
loot tree.
free.
Oh God.
They just need a new version of Loot Tree that can actually work.
I'm still mad about that. Like he didn't even get a chance to see play, and he was banned before he ever got printed.
Well, yeah, because he'd be an auto include in every blue red deck forever.
Oh, that's not my problem. Okay. So yeah, a lot of these cards are making sense as game changers.
Yeah.
Bolus's
so
Citadel. Yeah.
Narset is so you can't wheel people. Well, Narset's out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Narset.
Like Theobald.
I love that Narset.
Thoracle, Naz, right? Like the classic CDH combo that I don't think is very good anymore, apparently. I don't play CDH, I don't know, but I know both those cards are played, and they're very good. And yeah, Citadel, like you said, crazy. Braids Cabal minion unbanned, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, wasn't she banned for like ever too?
Yep. Yeah, now you can still run her as your commander. You can turn one, get her out with some mana ramp, and just everyone sacks their lands and is miserable. And again, it's a thing where you can just choose not to play against Braids if someone's voting as their commander. You can just
Yeah.
literally tell them no to their face, and that's okay.
Demonic
And you should.
tutor. Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
tutor is making
Imperial.
sense.
Necro PZ is just the best black card draw. It's just
Oh yeah.
probably one of the best card draw spells I've ever printed, right? Op Agent, because it shuts down land ramp? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I always hated playing against Op Agent and what's that other one that Voth 3 Voidwalker or something or
Dothy Boardwalker, yeah.
or
That one's not a game
Dothy.
changer.
Still a pain
But
in the
not as
ass
bad as
though.
Op Agent, yeah.
It isn't.
And if you play bracket 2, you never have to see these cards. Isn't that great?
Yeah, okay, yeah, and I feel like that's where I guess I guess that's what's going to be tough for me just at first, right? Because just having to remember that, but at least it's you know, like you said, you just like, oh, did I accidentally put a game changer? Okay, no, I didn't.
Yeah. Like, another example, I have a technical bracket 2 right now, Beamtown Bullies deck, but it's supposed to be a group hug deck. It's very, very fun. But I want to run Seedborn Muse, which is, as you can see on here, is on the Game Changers list. So
Yeah.
I'll tell people, like, hey, I might just put it back in and be like, this is technically 3, but it's like built like a 2. It just runs Seedborn Muse so I can give more people my stuff, which is the whole point of the commander. And, you know, I'd be willing to take it out if people want to play against it. It's fine. But obviously that card can just take over a game. But that's not what I'm trying to do with that deck. But it also does get annoying, and I'm like forcing everybody to hit each other, right? So, like, I get it.
Well, you know what? They put Seedborn Muse on Game Changers. Let's unban Prophet of Crufix, put him on Game Changers.
No.
He did nothing wrong.
He did everything wrong. Everything wrong. I played when that card was unbanned. It was a problem.
So did I, and I loved it.
I loved it too.
He was in my Crufix
got to play Magic anymore. Only I got to play Magic.
Well, you know what? I didn't play it busted. So, you know, like I said before, not my problem. You know, just
I mean, that is the argument though. Why have things banned when we have a Game Changers list, right? So
yeah, you know, exactly. Like let's unban all the anti cards as well too.
Whoa. This man's cooking. Hold up.
You know,
we about to anti? You got to remove all the cards from my deck before you play. If we're not playing for anti, right? So now I have a smaller commander deck, or do I lose the game instantly for not having 100 cards?
I think you would lose it instantly, right?
All right, cool. Yeah, you just put this card in your deck to auto lose every game. Sick.
Yeah, so a lot of these cards are making sense here, like Survival of the Fittest, World, like the Tutor, Crop Rotation. Really? Oh yeah, because it's for a land card.
Land. I thought Grand Arbiter was. Maybe they kept him on. You know what? That's deserved. Yeah, he's on the list. Okay.
I mean, I don't blame because Grand Arbiter. I mean, I still have it in my Twitch, where you pay like 10,000 points, and anytime. Actually, I played Grand Arbiter a couple months ago when I went to the LGS because the table wanted me to play it. I'm like, please, I don't want to play it. and of course, what happened? I fucking won, but it was one of the most miserable games.
Yep.
Who did me a lot of work. Fuck, it was that my favorite Sphinx in the deck, not consecrated.
Is it Azor?
Yeah, it's an Azoria Sphinx. Oh my god,
the legendary one, Azor, whatever his name is. I think it's just literally Azor.
No. We're up. Dream Trawler.
Yeah, card's good,
dude. Stupid. Like, especially like I said, that was the creature that basically won me the game. I killed 3 people with it. It's like I would just draw a bunch of shit, pump them up. Oh, you're trying to kill them. Hexproof. Oh, you're trying to board wipe. Counter. Get all my cards back in my hand and just play stupid amounts of Magic. But anyways, so okay, so they got the Moxes on here. Oh, the One Ring, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah.
God.
Collation Victory got unbanned and then put on the Game Changers list.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's a fun one. It's a dumb win con, but it's also fun.
I don't like it. I hate every card that says you win the game instantly on it. Hate them all. I've vendetta against them. It's not fun.
Poor approach to the second son.
Yeah, I hate that card. Ugh, card's the
I mean,
worst.
it's I'm not gonna disagree. It is awful, but I also love it.
I hate it.
All right, pan out. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of these cards track. With it like all the lands, my Gaia's
Yeah.
Cradle that I've got in a few decks.
Yeah, Field of the Dead, Glacial Chasm. Yeah, Glacial Chasm just destroys new players, right? A lot of new players win through combat damage, and like that's you don't. I like to I like to play my bracket 2 decks, especially against like new players, new to Magic or new to Commander players, because like new players don't deserve a Ristic Study dropped on them. That's not okay. We don't do that to people.
They
Like,
don't. They don't.
But what I do is I hand people the decks with those cards in them so they can play them when they're new. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's that's some of my favorite thing. I mean, hell, you know this about Magic. Like anytime you get a new player and they start just understanding, how combos work, like how cards go together. But that may actually be a good topic for another episode, because I would love to talk to you about especially maybe because you see it more, the new player experience for Magic players. I am of the big opinion that new players should not play Commander at all.
I used to think that, and I've come around to thinking that new Magic players should learn the way that they're most likely to play. So a lot of the people that I've been playing with that are new are playing Magic purely as a social game. They don't care about being competitive, and those people should learn Commander, in my opinion, because that's all they're going to be playing, right? And like since then, I've taught them how to draft, and they did enjoy that. But Commander is the primary way that they are going to enjoy the game anyways. So why not just learn that way? I know it's a little bit harder, but like they're all very much enjoying the game. There's that multiplayer aspect. It's a little less intimidating when you can watch other people kind of take their turns, and you get to see a lot of decks go off. So I don't know. I think it. Again, just depends on what the person wants out of the game. If they want a competitive experience, don't learn Commander at all. No, just go learn how to play Standard or Draft or some Magic Arena format. Like that's what they should do.
Nope, I think we can tease this for another episode, because I do want to talk more about that. But I want to we've got a little Word doc here, and I'll have some stuff I want to write down and some points and all that. But all right, so we talked about the bracket update. I understand the bracket's better. The game changers make sense. I almost kind of like you almost said earlier, like, why not just have a game changers list in lieu of a ban list? Obviously, there's still, like, hold on. What is the Commander ban?
You can do the same thing in Scryball.
Is banned. What is it?
Hold on.
Wait.
Banned : Commander. So the 85 cards on that list. And then if we remove,
it says is banned.
And if we remove anti cards, it's 75.
Oh, I may not have typed it correctly here. I thought it was banned : Commander.
Here it is. Whoops, that's not the right. Just type that in.
Okay.
So that's going to remove all the anti cards on all the conspiracy cards, which like you're not going to be running anyways.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's right. The super banned cards.
Yeah, that just makes this list a little bit easier to like actually look at. So realistically, there's 50 banned cards, and I think most of these make a lot of sense.
Yeah. I guess I maybe change around. Like, I don't know. Maybe they just need to look at this again, and I don't know. Maybe take some more cards off it.
Yeah, they did. They literally just took some cards off, and I think the ones they took off are probably safe. I think the rest of these are, I feel pretty safe keeping on there. Obviously, there's like Crusade, Jihad, and a bunch of cards that are just banned in all of Magic, like Cleanse. Like those are obviously going to be banned to Commander. and we're not getting those back. That's fine.
Tinker, yeah, Tinker makes sense. Yawgmoth's Bargain, that card's not broken at all.
Well, they just printed a commander that when it flips does Yogg's Will, which is like crazy. I realize that's a different card, but yeah, Yogg's Bargain is very good. Yeah, pay life, draw a card. That's busted.
When I remember building Nekasar a couple years ago, and I had this card, the original printing of it,
Mhm.
and I put it in my deck, and I remember playing it and people giving me shit because I had no idea it was banned.
Oh yeah,
And I'm just thinking, oh shit, this is stupid broken in Nekasar.
it is. I mean, it's the same reason Grizzlebrand is bad. Like,
Yeah.
it's effectively the same card, right? You just pay life, draw cards for free.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Dockside is banned. I mean, I get it, but also no, my poor little goblin.
I like Dockside. I'm a Dockside stan. TPH.
I liked him too. What's this? Oh yeah, the Gypsies one. Fastbond, Primeval Titan.
Keep him banned. No, he can't be he can't be unleashed with today's lands. They're too good.
I know you're right. I know you're right, but
I know. I want him to, but he's too good. You know what he would do? Every
know.
deck would need to include green. He's so good. And he was
Unban
on
my.
the Final Fantasy bonus sheet. Everybody has one.
I know.
It would be awful.
Unban my Prophet of Krufix, please.
That's never happening. That's never happening.
I still can't believe they printed a card like Nadu. I mean, it's well, what was that one standard Felidar Guardian? You remember that?
Oh yeah. What's the Healy?
Yeah, that just you had Splinter Twin and Standard again.
Yeah, that was fun.
Lutri.
That got banned pretty quick. I miss those days.
Oh, I forgot Golos got banned.
Yeah. Obviously, you need to keep the Moxes and the Lotus. And
oh my god, that's right. The Jeweled Lotus getting banned, which caused the rules committee to just basically
dip out. Yeah.
Dip out, which hot take here. I was always against the rules committee where WotC should have had it a long time ago.
I just like playing Commander. I don't really care who owns it. Like, that's kind of where I'm at.
It's my whole feeling on it was Commander just got too big for its britches, where it basically became the main format of.
Yeah, it's Magic now. Commander just is Magic. Like,
yeah,
and a lot of people don't like that. It's just true.
I mean, and that's always the beauty of Magic, right? Like, it's the amount of formats you have with Magic. I mean, it's I'm pulling out my D&D cube right here. That
right? Yeah.
Magic
is a lot of things to a lot of people, for sure.
Oh yeah,
and I think a lot of people forget that.
And I think that brings us to a good segue to our next topic here: universes beyond. And talking about Secret Lair, it's no secret that, I mean, when you look at next year's sets, I couldn't find a good picture, but we've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets releasing next year, and 4 out of the 7 are Secret Lair, or not, Universes Beyond sets.
Mm-hmm.
So, and obviously, oh, here we go.
You're welcome. I got
sir. Here, there we go.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, I obviously, you've been around. We both have played Magic. I can't remember, what set did you start in? I started in Urza Saga.
I started playing in the year 2000. I didn't know what sets were. I was 8 years old.
Okay, so 2000 would have been probably what, 7th or 8th edition, something like that, or
no, it was Nemesis.
Oh yeah. So you started shortly after me then.
Yeah, I've been playing a long time. I've been playing for a very long time.
yeah. So we've seen like the game evolve in ways that I personally never thought I would.
Mhm.
And I recall one of the things that I loved with Commander was people expressing themselves in their decks, and a lot of times that came with people altering their cards, right? Like
Right.
I remember seeing, I don't even remember who he was, but this guy basically altered his entire whatever deck it was to be a Legend of Zelda deck, where he hand painted or had someone hand paint, almost every single card to be Legend of Zelda, and that was badass, right? Like, and I'm sure, like me, you know, I always thought, like, how cool would it be to have an actual Legend of Zelda deck, right?
Oh, right.
Um, and then what, Walking Dead was the first one that came out, and that you know it caused a huge stir, right?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I mean, what Captain came about
That
with
was a time that happened.
yeah, that happened, and people having constitutional crises in the Captain community. Do you remember all that?
Oh, I vividly remember all of it. It
But
was a time. It happened.
it's no secret that, I mean, for lack of a better word, it's Magic has become Fortnite. The
I will
Fort
push against that. Magic has become Smash Brothers, and I can explain the difference.
well, no, I understand. I guess I guess Fortnitification was just the first thing that
Hmm.
popped up in my
Yeah,
head, and it's not just Magic, right? It's everything.
yeah,
It,
yeah.
it
It's the thing that, yeah, it's the thing right now.
it is, crossovers have become so popular, just like for like the past 5, 6, 7 years. It's gone over all media, from physical to video games to movies, TV shows, books, comics, um,
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. I mean, it's literally everywhere. So as much as personally I would rather have Magic stay Magic, I mean, what can you do, right? I mean, you're not going to be able to, fight it.
Oh yeah, I've been on the I am all in on Universes Beyond. I think this stuff is great. I think it's amazing. I think they do such a good job. I play Magic as a mechanical game first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
The lore and story and stuff, I honestly, it's cool. It's fine. I like a lot of it. Not that big of a deal to me personally, so I don't really care.
Well,
As long as the cards are fun and the game is fun and people are playing it, that's all I care about personally.
Pro tip: the Magic lore is awful. It's just pure
There's some cool
trash.
stuff. There's some cool
Yeah,
stuff.
there's that. I'll admit, there's some cool stuff. Like some of the planes are cool, right? Like
Yeah, the
there's
idea of planes is sick. It's so smart.
yeah
It's brilliant.
the world building I like of Magic, but when it comes to like actual lore of characters and stuff, like I'm
Hmm.
sorry, most of the stories that Magic has ever come out with, they're pretty bad. It's granted, I haven't been following the story since what, War of the Spark, or
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
very
fucking,
safe. It's all very, very safe.
yeah.
Like it's like made for teenagers, right? Like it's fine. It's not for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's okay. And that's fine. I love the game, I like some of the characters a lot, even if the stories they're on are very good. Like, and that's totally fine. That's okay. But yeah, Magic has never pulled people in with its characters. I don't think anyone
Oh
has ever been
no.
like, oh yeah, Jace looks cool. I mean, there are people, right? They're like, oh, that Jace character he looks kind of cool,
Oh
right? Or
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, look at Johnny, look at that big cat man. I'm into that. There are those people, right? And that's cool too. But I have never seen people flock to this game like I have with Universe Beyond, like at all. I,
Oh yeah.
I'm at the game store. I'm seeing people come in. Oh, I've never played Magic before. I play Yu-Gi-Oh, or I play, One Piece, and then they see Magic cards and they're like, "Yo, is that a Final Fantasy set? Yo, is that Avatar? Yo, is that thing that I know?" It's insane. It's really cool. And then like they start playing, and then they get into it, and then they have this backlog of other IPs, but also like so much magic that already exists, and all of that is new to them, right? A new in-universe magic set is exactly the same as an old in-universe magic set to them because they're new. But if you get an IP somebody is familiar with, right, and be like, oh yeah, here's that character, and then they read the mechanics and they're like, oh, I kind of understand what's happening here because I understand that thing externally. It's a huge like barrier jump from like not caring about magic and being like, oh, I kind of get that. Like I understand these words correlate to the character or the moment or the thing that's happening represented by the card like in some way. It's just such a quick grasping of things, I think, that at least that I've seen it be. It's crazy. It's insane. And it's really cool.
Oh yeah, like I'm not discounting any of that, and I feel like
Yeah.
Wizards has done a great job, like design wise, with a lot of these universes beyond. I think back to I mean, Final Fantasy is a good example.
Yeah.
That was great mechanically. Then you've got like Fallout was amazing in
Hmm.
terms of mechanical or design space wise. And like I was even looking through a lot of my Assassin's Creed cards, um,
Yeah.
and
Oh
just
yeah.
as much as that set wasn't very popular, like I personally love Assassin's Creed, so it a lot of the mechanics like oh shit these are really cool. I mean even the Spider-Man set, right? Like I personally did not connect with Spider-Man at all, but the cards themselves they're like the web slinging, is it web
Oh yeah.
slinging?
Web
It
slinging, yeah.
yeah, it's a really cool mechanic. Like it's
Hmm.
fun. Um, I
Yeah, I've
think
drafted the set. It's like it's I've drafted the set specifically with people that had never drafted before and were again very new to Magic, and they had a great time. They were really easily it's really easy to understand like the draft archetypes because again it's a smaller set and like there's only technically five draft archetypes, so it's like really easy for people. You're doing the pick two draft and it's like going really it's so fun. It's so fun.
yeah, and like I said, I've got no problem with it opening itself up to new people, bringing in more people. I mean, shit. I said in your Discord, was it when they announced the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? As soon as I mentioned that to my daughter, she had like no desire to play Magic, but now she's like, I want to play now, and
Yeah,
it's like,
it's great.
hell yeah! It's great. I think it's just more of people not liking change, right?
Oh, for
Where
sure.
that this is Magic now, and it's either you're gonna love it or hate it. And I feel like even Mark Rosewater in that one blog he came out with a week or two ago put it best. Like he's having to design this game, like this is his job, and he has said that he has not liked where the game has personally gone in some directions. He didn't give details, but he said
Mhm.
there's been a lot of times in his job where he's like, I hate seeing where this is going. But
So I read that it's specifically he doesn't like Commander because to him Magic is
oh,
like a
that's right.
very
Yeah.
competitive 1v1 game. That's like how he's always seen it. But so many people like that multiplayer, that the politics of Commander and the way Commander plays, that he had designs for them. He understands like, okay, this isn't for me, but like it's my job to design for them. I'm gonna do my best to do that. And like
Yeah.
the game can be for both people. Like it can be for competitive players, it can be for casual Commander players. Like it has the reach to do that, right? It has mechanical depth to do that, and that's really cool. You just
Yeah.
have to like understand and like, hey, not everything's going to be for me, and that's okay. This can be for other people while still being a thing that I enjoy, even if I don't enjoy that aspect of it. What a
Yeah.
normal, reasonable thing to think, right?
Yeah. And I totally get that. I mean, there's still a big part of me that misses sets, right? That miss blocks. Because that's how we grew up with
Mhm.
Magic, right? I mean, I personally love the three set blocks. I love drafting three set blocks because you got to see a culmination of mechanics. If it was a well done block, right? There were some
Yeah,
years where it's like, oh god, we're
and those are unfortunate. Yeah,
yeah. So I mean, the block the set blocks weren't always perfect, but
yeah.
it's
It
from a
did get a little boring by the third set too. You're like, okay,
it,
I've seen
it,
a lot
it
of this.
would
Like, okay.
It would, and that's
Right.
why like even the two set blocks I was still a fan of, but I
Mhm.
think this is my biggest issue. I think with just I don't think this is just a Universes Beyond thing. I think this is just a one set issue that I have. Um, that I don't know if a lot of people have talked about it or or if people even care anymore about it. Is just that with us going from different planes or different sets like this, just looking at the going from Lorwyn to Ninja Turtles, is a set will have a really cool set of mechanics or like a unique keyword that comes out that could be really really fun, and we may never see that keyword again in another set for either a long time or not until some supplemental commander thing. um and
Right.
and I think that's what I probably don't like the most. So
They they've actually been reusing some like full set mechanics, like in small bursts. Like there was a card with Storm, which is the one of the highest mechanics on the Storm scale of things we don't want to reprint.
mhm.
In Tarkir Dragonstorm, like in standard, you can play a card with Storm on it. Like that's so they definitely have a bigger willingness now to bring back mechanics they might not otherwise for like one or two cards or for like rares and stuff, and that's also really cool. And they didn't outrule entirely doing more Horizons style sets. They'll probably just be significantly less frequently, which is another place they can redo a lot of those mechanics.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. Like I said, it's sometimes it could be. I'd have to look at set like look at the past sets for like the past couple years, but um, there's nothing that comes to mind right now. But or okay, we'll use Dragons of Tarkir, or
Sure.
yeah, right? Is that what it was called? Tarkir
Yeah.
Dragonstorm or
Tarkir Dragonstorm.
Dra- I, God,
The new Tarkir set.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the new Tarkir set.
With the dragons and stuff.
That had mobilize. Mobilize is a really cool mechanic, right? Especially in Commander, like even in Standard or Draft, um, where it what poops out tokens when you attack,
Hmm.
if I recall, and y- you know when's the next time we're going to see that mechanic, right? And I guess I liken that to when we had the set blocks, right? If Mobilize was in the first set, there's a good chance you may still have a few Mobilize cards in the next two sets after that
Hmm.
to be able to expand upon it. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, no, I get that. I think with Mobilize and a lot of the mechanics they do now, right? It makes 1/1 red warrior creature token, so it's not like an orc warrior or something. So it's
Yeah.
very you could use it on a lot of different things. Like I feel like they could have used that in the Caesar deck actually from Fallout had they had that mechanic already, right? I feel like
Yeah.
that would have fit really well. Um, but those sets also did come out next to each other, and like those mechanics fit well to each other. So that was pretty cool. Like, but no, yeah, I feel yeah. I look back at some of those old three set blocks and a lot of the cards where it's like, oh, like I'll take Theros as an example. Constellation was a thing that was, I think, in all three sets. But most of those
Yeah.
Constellation cards were really bad or like
Hmm.
really just good for limited. And it's not like you're going to make a deck with all of them anyways. And I feel like personally, the current design of Magic is let's say like the original Theros block, all of just kind of the best cards from that weren't like generic 2/2s for two or just kind of like worse versions of other cards because they needed it for a limited environment, all kind of get rolled into one set where it's kind of just like a best like I feel like I open a modern Theros set like Theros Beyond Death and every single card in there is just so much better, both in terms of like card strength, card quality, the ties they have to the rest of the game, and like the rest of like the rest of the cards in the set. And they do a better job with less to try to tell you that information. Obviously, there are some sets where we could use more. I would have liked to have spent more time, like on Tarkir Dragonstorm. I feel like they should have had one set with focus more on the cons and the clans and what that maybe focused a little more on the dragons. I feel like they put too much in that wood set. Um,
Yeah.
as an example, but like, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm also very ADHD. I don't like staying on the same plane for a long time, so I appreciate the constant jumps through very different, like drastically different things. Personally, maybe that's just me.
I can see that, right? And
Yeah.
I guess just from uh I lost my train of thought. Oh, just the type of player that I am, right? It's I've been playing, limited for the longest time in Magic, so I it's hard for me to not view, you know Magic from a limited lens compared to EDH. Like I mean, EDH is the only constructed format I pretty much play anyway, but if I had to choose, like if I could only play one Magic format for the rest of my life, it'd be probably, draft. Of course,
I
that'd
get that.
get really expensive, but
Well, you could cube draft forever for free.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. But no, so I guess so. Now that we're like heavy deep into universes beyond, UB is not going anywhere or anything like that. I mean,
Yeah,
what,
it's part of Magic now. It just is. It's
I
not
mean,
going anywhere. Like we can't go back.
yeah, we can't go back as much as like I see some of these names on here. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I fucking love Star Trek. Okay,
Hmm.
I am a huge Trekkie. I my friends and I, we play the tabletop role playing game Star Trek, where we pretend to be Klingons and Ferengi, and you know that we're pretending to command battleships and stuff. And we fucking love it. We try to do it as
Oh yeah.
realistic as possible. But as much as I'm super excited for Magic and Star Trek and all that, it feels fucking weird to me. Like it's like I know I'm gonna buy a shit ton of it, right? Because it's Star Trek. But it's still like there's still a part of me that's like, no, this doesn't fit at all. Like,
Yeah, I get that. Like it's Star Trek isn't really magical, but like the mechanics I feel like are gonna fit so well. Like mechanically, it's gonna feel great. I feel like all of these sets, once you sit down and play, them, you're like, I don't, ooh, actually, it's pretty cool. Like that works. Like I don't know. I mean, I feel you though. Star Trek is probably one of the furthest things you can do from Magic the Gathering, right?
it really is like is and I loved Edge of Eternities, right? Like I feel like that whole flavor of that set was perfect. It had the right amount of sci-fi meets fantasy, in my
Mhm.
opinion. But it's like I just look at Star Trek and it's like I don't know. It's I mean, like I said, I know I'm gonna buy a shit ton of it, and I know I'm gonna, you know, they better have like Deep Space Nine as a station card or something.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they will. Do you think they're gonna have cards in Klingon? I bet they'll have cards in Klingon. I
I
bet it'll
mean,
be a secret layer.
it'll have to be. They'll have to have like cards in Klingon, Romulan,
Oh yeah, other
you
languages.
know,
Klingons.
and
I don't know a lot of Star Trek. So
oh,
I've
dude,
watched I've watched random episodes when I was growing up at night, like of the Next Generation, and I
yeah,
liked everything that I saw, but it wasn't in order, and I had no idea what was going on half the time because I was a kid. But and then I watched those like movies with one of the Chris's.
oh, Chris Pine
One of
and all that.
yeah, the Chris Pine movies. Yeah, and I
Yeah,
like those. Those were pretty cool.
yeah. I mean,
Like I'm aware of Star Trek, like pretty tangentially.
yeah, it's not for everybody. I mean, I
Mhm.
personally love it. And but God, it's so. I originally wanted to bring this up because in our Word doc, I don't play standard anymore, but I played standard for a long time from like God, I started playing standard got during Innistrad Ravnica. Yeah,
Okay,
Innistrad.
that honestly, one of the best standards ever,
Yes,
all time
yes.
banger. Holy
Um
shit, what a good standard.
my I still remember my first standard deck was a Boros Reckoner standard deck.
Hmm.
Um But so I started playing standard, and then I dropped off standard probably around War of the Spark or so,
Oh, okay.
I think. But I think one of the things that really surprised me about standard now, granted, I haven't been following it too much, but the rotation is a lot longer for standard now, right?
Yeah, they just changed that. So
And like two
it used to be
years
two
or something.
years, and they changed it to every 3 years now. The
Oh
idea
my
is
god,
we
really?
want you to be able to play your cards for longer, right? You buy these cards, you want to be able to play them, and you want them to
Oh
rotate. So
my
we'll let you play your
god,
cards for a longer amount of time.
dude,
That's the idea behind it. And then they were like, hey, what if we had 6 standard sets a year? Oh, and next year is 7, by the way. And it's like,
oh
what
my
do you?
god,
This is
that
too much.
that is
This is too many cards.
that's too much.
I feel
That
like
is.
you can do one or the other. You can make 6 standard sets a year and a 2 year rotation, and that's like maybe the cap of what you can do. Or you do 4 standard sets a year, just 4, and you do a 3 year rotation. Both of those are still way bigger than standard I think has ever been. But like you can't
Oh
do
yeah,
both. What are we doing? What are we
yeah.
doing?
It's. I mean, like I said, I have not followed standard in forever. Like I don't know what's what in the meta and all
The
that. But
meta is Vivi Cauldron and
yeah,
the counter to Vivi Cauldron, and that's the meta right now.
well,
Uh,
no,
and
I'm aware
I
of that, but I just mean,
yeah,
I guess like overall, it's anyone
before
who
that it was
plays Magic. Just overall, like standard has always been the most expensive format. Um, Granted, like you look at modern, legacy, vintage, yeah, those are very very expensive, but most of the time that's just going to be a kind of a upfront cost, right?
for your lands, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, for your
and
lands
staples,
and your staples. But
and they
like,
ruined that too
yeah, I know.
with Modern
I've
Horizons.
yep. Oh, well, oh, trust me, I can get into Modern Horizons how I sold at a Modern because of Modern Horizons 1 because that just ruined everything for me. Um,
Understandable.
but I mean, like I said, it's no surprise that Standard is the most expensive because anytime a new set comes out, the meta is going to change for the most part, right? There's been some
It
standards
should.
where that's not the
Like
case.
Spider-Man, for example, didn't change anything
Oh wow, yeah. But
because Vivi Cauldron is so strong.
and isn't the ban like list only once a year now too, or something? Or
Yeah, something like that. Well, I think the bans are supposed to happen when new sets release or something. I don't actually know because I also don't really play standard apart from just like playing it a bit on arena for funsies. Like
yeah,
I don't play it in paper either. But they were like, they used to do emergency bans when problems like this happen, and then they announced, hey, we're not going to do any more emergency bans because people paid for their cards for like RCQs and stuff, and we don't want to ban cards people have already paid for like the season for the RCQ. And everyone's like,
yeah.
please just ban it. And they're like, well, we said we weren't, so we're not gonna. And everyone's just like, no, just ban it. What are you
Well,
doing? And then
well,
they moved the ban up 2 weeks, and like that's not enough.
well. Let's be honest. I recall there was a period of time where it felt like there were standard bans happening almost every other month.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Whoops.
it got to a point where it got crazy with the amount of standard bans. And but God, like, so I just think of like competitive Magic right now. I mean, not only is, I mean, let's be honest, the pro scene just is not anywhere near what it used to be, like from
No.
back in the day. And you're not going to make a lot of money being a pro Magic player anyway. I mean, you never have been. It's so it's sort of like I get why people are still in the competitive, Magic and all that because,
It's
either
fun.
it's fun or they want the recognition or they just have that competitive spirit, that's fine. But God, just the amount of standards that like I couldn't do it. I could not
Yeah.
get back into it. I mean, you might as well just call it extended at this point.
Yeah, I don't get it. And then they're doing a whole extra set next year because of clearly like licensing agreements or whatever for when
Yeah.
sets had to be released in,
Yeah,
which is not ideal.
yeah, that's another thing too where it's you brought this up before to me with the Spider-Man set where it was supposed to be like an Assassin's Creed set, right?
Yes, yeah. But Aftermath did so poorly. I don't know if you remember
Yep.
War of the Machine or whatever,
Yep, March of the
March of the
Machine.
Machine Aftermath.
Yep.
That set did so poorly that it seemingly were like, no more tiny sets. Every set needs to be draftable. People do not care about non-draftable sets. So they made a bunch of late changes to Spider-Man, and they've more or less said that. I'm pretty sure there's an article where they kind of go over that. It was supposed to be Assassin's Creed like Beyond Booster style set that they changed very very late in development, much later than they would normally like make changes to a set to make it draftable to add enough cards, which is why it feels the way that it does. Um, Especially to longtime Magic players who are like, well, obviously, like these are not at the same design level as a lot of other things, especially if you look at the commons, because there were not supposed to be any commons in the whole set. Um, and then it seems like Turtles is a much larger set than Spider-Man. We don't know if that is also affected by it, and maybe that's why we're getting 7 standard sets next year. That's kind of weird. And the unannounced universe beyond on this page is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was right before, yeah, Comic-Con, which I'm very excited for Turtles. They're doing a bunch of really cool stuff with that set.
I didn't think I was going to be excited about it, but like seeing my daughter excited, and then dude, I was a huge Turtles fan when I was a kid, right? Like
So was I. I wasn't. I was a kind of Turtles kid as a fan. I have like color blindness with which one's which. My wife makes fun of me for it. What did I say? Oh yeah, that's the red one. That's Donatello. He's the leader. I think I literally said that to her. I think she almost killed me.
Your wife was that?
Yeah. She's a huge Turtles fan. Her room growing up, like when I met her in high school, was turtle green. Like her walls were turtle green. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my kid's a bigger Turtles fan than I am. Like, she even reads all the comics and stuff. And,
oh, that's cool.
Like, I never got that deep into it. I mean, well, I have read a few Turtles comics. Like, my favorite Turtles comics are Batman versus Ninja Turtles.
Oh, sick.
That crossover. Like, yeah. When are we going to get a Batman set? Like, okay,
probably after Marvel.
Yeah, I mean, I like Marvel, don't get me wrong, but holy shit, dude, a Batman set? Oh, God, I'd fucking cream my pants.
Dude, I love Batman. Just give me any art in the animated series art style, and like you got all of my money. Here you go. But speaking of Turtles, did you see the turtle team up thing that they're doing? Like, have you seen this like product that they're putting out? I just sent you a picture of it. I don't know how much of this you paid attention to. I'm beyond excited for this.
Hold on, did I pre-order that? Because whatever was on Amazon, I pre-ordered it.
Okay, because there's also like a pizza bundle and a bunch of other stuff. So this is
I did pre-order that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what it is?
No idea.
So this is four themed decks based on the each of the turtles, and you play them as a team against a deck, I guess, designed for a turtle team up thing. So you're like, it's a co-op experience playing Magic.
Okay.
So have you played the Horde mode thing that I've
yes.
done? Horde Magic. So it
Yep.
seems like it's somewhat similar to that. I asked the person that designed it on Reddit, and they said it's similar but very different. But yeah, so it's like some kind of co-op Magic experience all in a box. It's basically a board game, co-op board game, Turtles with Magic rules, and I am beyond excited for this. I want more stuff like this. So I'm glad that they're still doing weird innovations, and they're allowed to do cool stuff like this. And so last time we got something like this was that Ixalan thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is 2 to 4. Okay, cool. So I can play this with my kid. All right, good.
Yeah. And you play as a team, so you don't have to. There's no feel bads about like beating up your small child in this game that you understand way better than they ever will. Like.
Oh, man, they don't need to.
They have to learn how to play this board game. Just be like, we're gonna play a Turtles board game. Everything's sleeved up. They don't see any Magic the Gathering, anything, and then boom, hey, you've learned how to play Magic. Like that's what I'm hoping for this. That's what I'm like. They said it was kind of built for like new players to understand and like learn the game. It's gonna be like fairly simple, straightforward.
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm so excited for this. I really hope this is just like learn how to play this board game. Oops, you learned Magic. That would be so sick.
Okay, we need to stroke Magic a little bit more than we already have been. I just gotta say, so I've been past couple weeks, like probably for like the past month or so, I've been exploring other card games. Right, not that I don't like Magic anymore or anything. It's just
Hmm. You
sometimes
look.
you want to see what else is out there. Right. It's
Yeah, yeah. Window shopping. Yeah, yeah.
um I've mentioned Dominion. I don't Dominion's not really a card game per se. It's what, like a living card game or
A
something,
deck
or
builder, right?
yeah, a deck builder game. Love
Uh,
it. I love playing that. Like, I highly recommend it. So much fun. Um I tried out a couple weeks ago. I tried out that Star Wars Unlimited card game, and I gotta say, like, I played it in person, and I gotta say, dude, you would like, if you like Star Wars, you'd probably like that game if you haven't already played it yet.
I haven't yet, but I see it around. It's just not
It's
at I think any of the stores around here very much. We're
it,
more a lot more One Piece around here.
oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
see like zero One Piece here. It's
Uh,
but like,
Dude, One Piece cards are nice. Oh, the card stock, so good.
I highly recommend just checking out Star Wars Unlimited, because it really gave me like Commander vibes, like,
Hmm.
but not Commander. Like, it was Commander esque,
Okay,
but 1v1.
gotcha.
It was a lot of fun. Like, I played a Boba Fett deck versus got like Anakin Skywalker deck, and of course I annihilated Anakin. Um,
Yeah, I don't need another card game right now, but I
yeah,
will definitely check it out.
no, I know what you mean. I've been tempted to pick it up, because right now all the booster boxes are super freaking cheap. Like, they're all like 50 to $60. I'm like, oh god,
Okay.
no, I don't want to do it. Um, but like, if you pick up intro decks, like, it's a fun 1v1 game. But another game too that I've been checking out, Sorcery. Um, dude, I don't know if you've seen Sorcery, but the card art on that is amazing. Card art on that.
Let me go look.
Um, and Sorcery is I don't know how to describe the gameplay of it. It's very unique for a card game. You'd probably just have to watch a video and see. So that's another card game I've been interested in. But I guess where I'm trying to go with this is, like, any of these card games, even ones that have been around for a while, like even Pokemon, right, or even Yu-Gi-Oh. And I could be completely wrong, talking out of my ass, but I still feel like at the end of the day, there's nothing quite like Magic in terms of the amount of different ways to play it.
Hmm. No, I agree with that. I've played somewhat recently, maybe a couple months ago back at this point. I played a lot of Master Duel, the Yu-Gi-Oh digital client.
Okay.
Just to, like, 'cause, that's the other, one of the big TCGs, and I know how to play Pokemon. It's a very straightforward game, and it hasn't
Yeah.
changed very much. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh is a mess of card game design. I am glad Magic did not go down this route. It is just years of like weird design decisions like stapled together and like barely functioning. It's a pretty insane game to like try to learn. Um and I don't know, like I Magic has adapted so well to like literally everything, and there's like so I don't know. I think just the Universes Beyond example I use, like just the Magic systems are so easy to like make flavor out of, like return
Mm-hmm.
this thing from your graveyard to your hand and it represents like this thing. It's just like there's so many ways to do that in Magic, and it's just they've just figured it out. I think it helps too that the people designing the game have been designing the game for are still designing the game, right? They don't There's not like new people. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of like corporate meddling. Okay, minus the Universes Beyond, right? When it comes to the actual design
I
of
was
the cards,
I was about to say no corporate meddling.
when it comes to the specific
you're
designs of the
you're you're
specific cards, right?
you're
Of
right about
like
that. You're right.
how to represent things. I think that helps a lot, because definitely there's a lot of other card games where like, no, that needs to be like the thing. Like you need to make
Yeah.
this the thing to sell the thing. Like you need to do that. And Magic just does that through its design, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, doing all this window shopping, I still haven't found a game that has like no card game that's come close to quote unquote replacing Magic. I mean, that I keep going back to Dominion, but that's more like a deck builder game. Anything like if I could no longer play Magic, or like Magic ceased to exist tomorrow, Dominion would be my next one. But that's not even a collectible card game or a TCG or anything.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's so Universes Beyond is here to stay. We're stuck with it. You're gonna love it or hate it. You know,
Yeah.
it's I love seeing a lot of the people that are just mad over it. It's just, I mean, it's as I've said before. Like, I may not personally like the direction of where a lot of it's going, but at the end of the day, they still do a good job with designing the cards. I'm still excited. Like, when I look at next year, I'm super excited about Turtles, obviously. Lorwyn, I'm so excited about Strixhaven because I loved the first Strixhaven set.
Oh yeah.
And was it that Reality Fracture one? That one, they didn't really mention a whole lot of detail on that one, I think.
Yeah, they said it's going to be something players have been asking for a long time, that they've finally figured out a way to do, and it will be immediately obvious when we open the booster pack. That's like so nebulously anything, but I'm very excited for it. I have a crazy theory. If you'd like to hear it, and maybe I'm right, maybe I'm totally off base.
All right, hold on.
They do a lot of those.
I'm gonna record the crazy theory here. Just write it down. All right, food
Okay,
time.
all right. Foodtime's crazy reality fracture theory.
Come on. All right, what is it?
Okay, so Magic does the planes of the multiverse, right? The multiverse isn't, in like Marvel, the multiverse is multiple versions of the same universe. And Magic, they're literally just different planets, effectively, right? With different worlds, different cultures, and the whole thing. Reality Fracture could be a look at alternate realities, where instead of Chandra the Pyromancer, we get Chandra the Cryomancer, and she's an ice mage, right?
Ooh.
So we get to look at characters from Magic in a different reality. Something different has happened, and they kind of did that with like Time Spiral and stuff. But what if every single card was two versions of that character, and when you built your deck, they don't transform, they're not modal, you just pick a side of the card, and that's the card that's in your deck. So every card is effectively two cards, but you pick which one at deck building, and and they're different reality versions of the same thing. Maybe the same event, maybe the same character, maybe the same spell, but a different colored version or a different reality version. Yeah.
So it's a two-sided card that you're
never
not
transforms.
Never going to transform. There's
doesn't transform during gameplay.
Not going to be any way to flip it.
Because they said it was not a triple-faced card, which people suspected, which is stupid. I don't like triple-faced cards.
So, okay, no, I kind of like that. That's a really interesting idea, and just from a deck building perspective on that's really unique, and can just think of the commander implications of that too.
Right.
Yeah. God, even like draft, right? Where, oh god, that'd be really, really cool. Mine was going to be kind of lame. My crazy theory. My crazy theory was they were going to fix the Power 9 somehow.
Like reprint them in some way?
In a fixed way, for like a fixed version.
Gotcha.
I have no idea what that would look like, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's. I think my thing is cool, and I hope I'm right. But the people that make the game are much smarter than me, so I'm probably wrong.
No, that from a limited perspective, that would be really cool, right?
Yeah.
That if they did that, I guess they'd only be able to do an X number of cards that way, right? Just like they do.
The whole set, every single card.
Oh god,
the whole set. Could you imagine how insane that would be? It'd be so sick. People would be so mad. I'd love it.
I mean, I'm with you, dude. I'd love that. That'd be great. Um, God, that just sounds so cool. I like it. What sets are you excited for next year?
For next year, Marvel superheroes. I love my Marvel superheroes. I mean, I love the Spider-Man set too. In Turtles in Reality Fracture, I think. Lorwyn, I'm fine. It was like a little. I didn't really like that set was out when I was young and like playing Magic, but I didn't have money for boosters, so I mostly just played with much older cards that like were
Yeah.
very bulk. So I don't really have a lot of attachment to Lorne myself. Strixhaven is cool and fine. I have a lot of Strixhaven cards. I hope they do another spell bonus sheet because that was awesome last time.
Yes.
I don't have much affiliation to Lord of the Rings, especially not The Hobbit. So like whatever. I hope they reprint the One Ring, and that'd be cool. And then otherwise, like that's fine. Um, yeah. And then again, I'm not a Trekkie, but like I like Star Trek. I like everything I've seen from Star Trek. Star Trek's cool. I'm gonna probably build the Enterprise as a commander because that's gonna be possible. Like
Yeah.
I'll be sick. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you at the Enterprise. I'm gonna do that. Like
Oh my
it's
god,
gonna be sick.
I want an enterprise. I want an enterprise deck. Get my my enterprise regular enterprise, my enterprise A, B, C, D, E, F. Um, even my, I think they went up to enterprise G if I remember, but that'd be cool. No, but yeah, the Hobbit set. I'm kind of like I love Lord of the Rings, right? The Lord of the Rings set I still have my issues with. Um, it was good, but it's when I think of the Hobbit, I'm kind of like, God, I hope this isn't like the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, yeah. I hope they pull from more of the universe. That would be nice.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I'm excited about a Smog card. See what
yeah,
Smog
yeah,
is
a real
like.
Smaug card instead of just
Yeah.
the token would be cool. Yeah, I'm super hyped for Marvel superheroes though. Like dude, I still play Marvel Rivals all the time. That game is fantastic. I still watch every Marvel movie. I love it, bro. I don't read Marvel comics though. I'm not a comic reader. I can't. The medium doesn't work for me, but I like comic stuff. So comics and Magic is like actually ideal for me. That'll be my primary way to interact with Marvel.
Yeah, I
So,
finally saw the Thunderbolts movie. I'm
oh
so
yeah,
behind on everything Marvel, but I saw that and I enjoyed that movie. That movie was pretty good.
yeah, it's better
Uh,
if you've seen some of the TV shows around it.
yeah, well, I know I saw like what the Winter Soldier and Falcon one or
Okay,
Falcon and
yeah,
Winter
that's a big one.
Soldier. Um, and
Hawkeye.
I think I
Well, if you
did.
missed Hawkeye, that's got more Yelena in it, and Yelena's the best. So go watch Hawkeye
Yeah,
if you
no,
haven't
no,
seen it.
I did. Yeah, I did see Hawkeye.
Okay,
That has
yeah,
the one girl.
yeah, she's the
Uh,
best.
was
I
it
love her. She's awesome.
like Kate something or
Kate Bishop, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, I did see that. Um, I, I'm so far behind on it, but all right. Let's get to wrapping this up here. Um, we actually had quite a few people who decided to join in and chat a little bit, and
Oh yeah.
so yeah, let's do some social media shout outs here. Where can people find you? And I'll.
My
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, my YouTube is at foodtime_MTG. It's a lot of shorts of magic dumb memes that I made. And then the other videos on the channel are just not magic related at all. But it's fine. I make videos mostly to make myself laugh. And then there are other social medias. You can find that are linked on that YouTube if you care.
All right, sweet. All right, well, thank you, man. And this is Zuby signing off. I mean, we may do more of these. I don't know. It's
It's fun.
yeah, it was fun. So yeah, just stay tuned and follow my socials at Magic with Zuby everywhere. Um, thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye.